stop number 2 for 2024, the EFS. It's sunny, pretty cold. Let's go over a few of today's conditions. It is 30 degrees outside with a high of 63, 4-mile-per-hour winds with 7-mile-per-hour gusts. The moon is a waning gibbous, a waning gibbous. Not last night, but the night before was a full moon. So we're coming off of that full moon. And the pressure is 30.18 and it's rising. So we're gonna go out here today, see what we can do. We're already seeing fish on the graph, so that's cool. We'll see y'all in a little bit. And we're back at the house. It was a rough day on the water for us. As a matter of fact, it was a terrible day on the water for us. Not only are we back at the house, it's actually the next day. Man, this was a tough one. I don't even know what to say about this tournament. We didn't get a single bite all day. We could see them, you know, at points of time on the live scope, but when we'd throw to them, I mean, you'd see the bait coming right down and then they would just scatter as soon as it got to them. Couldn't pick up anything shallow. We couldn't really find much super deep. You know, I try to take at least one thing away from each one of these tournaments, regardless of how bad we do. And I think that's why this tournament stings so bad right now, is because I don't even feel like I learned anything from this tournament. We completely skunked on Sunday, and we were one of the only boats to completely skunk. So I don't even know where to go from here, if that makes sense. I literally threw everything that I had. I mean, you can see this pile of baits just chilling on the floor in the boat right here. I mean, I was trying everything, just couldn't make it happen. And you know, that's the worst part of this, is that I don't feel like I'm taking anything away from it. I'm okay with not doing good in a tournament as long as I'm coming home with some type of information that, you know, will help me progress later. And I did not get that from this one. And I was so embarrassed that we didn't even stay for weigh-in, which I probably should have done. That's probably just another regret that I'm going to have at this tournament, is that I should have stayed at weigh-in, should have talked to people. But man, I was so distraught by the end of that tournament that I didn't even want to be there anymore. It sucks because I have to make this video for you guys on it. You know, I want to stay true to doing this trail no matter how good or bad we do. And this is just one of those scenarios where I got to kind of suck it up and be honest with you guys and just let you know, like, you know, literally the day before this, I won first place in that tournament. I was one of the only ones to even catch fish in that tournament, and ended up walking away with it, first place and big fish. And then literally the next day, different lake, different scenarios, I just completely skunked. Man, we got our teeth kicked in. The guys were catching them though. I mean, I know that they had big bags. I haven't even gone on the internet to look at where we placed or how everyone else did, because I'm still kind of tore up about this one. So there's not going to be a tournament video for the third tournament of this tournament series. I have another one in line that I'll throw up for you guys to watch, but it's not going to be for the EFS. But we're back at the house, getting ready to make sure I get everything taken out of here. I've been in this process of taking everything out of the boat, putting it up on my board over here, and then I kind of pick through all this stuff instead of going to the store the night before the tournament and spending, you know, bukus of money at the store. But I'll go over all that in another video. Everything's doing great. I can tell you this, the 12-100 and the 24-60 lifesaver, because in the tournament prior to this one, I broke the prop on the e-propulsion. See how it's missing a whole blade there? Which you'll see that in the next video as well. But we were pretty much on the Ultrex all day. And we went down to the far end of the lake and came back, and we still have a lot of battery power left in that 24-volt powerhouse battery. So that's cool. But man, what a bummer. Either way, I appreciate you guys watching this video. We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep at it. No matter how much this one stung, we're gonna keep going. So subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, like the video. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next one.